future editing Laura here. I realized that I didn't shoot an opening for this, so I did a Mary's Mini. What's a Mary's Mini, you might ask? Good question. It's when you take one starch, and it could be potatoes, it could be rice, it could be any like starch, oats, corn. And what you do is you have it basically for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you have non starchy vegetables with it, and no oil, no sugar, no dairy, no fruit. Yeah, and you basically you have this starch breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you eat until you're full, not stuffed, but till you're just comfortable. And yeah, it's supposed to help reset your taste buds, and it's supposed to give you like a jump start if you're trying to lose weight, which I am trying to do. So this is what I did on it. Okay, so this is day one of Mary's Mini, and I have my lunch here for work. I can't take videos while I'm at work, so I just thought I'd do a quick video before I went in. I went and bought 20 pounds of potatoes last night, and I did 2 batches of Instant Pot potatoes, and I put them after they cooled down in the fridge, and I air fried some, and I put on some like mixed greens and some air fried broccoli and cauliflower with it. I'm just gonna put a little bit of mustard on it as a condiment. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not doing any dressing. And for breakfast, I just have an Instant Pot potato that I've cut up, and I put some garlic powder and parsley on it. So yeah, that's my breakfast and my lunch for today. Okay, so I'm back home. So tonight I am making kind of like fries. I'll show you here in just a second. Okay, so I took some potatoes, and then I used my garlic powder and my paprika. Just cut them into wedges, smash them, and just put some there. And now I'm gonna put them here in the air fryer. Alright, to get some nice crispy little smashed taters. I'm gonna put a little bit of mustard on them and have some dinner. Hello, day 2. Ooh, chilly, minus 21 degree weather in Canada. Crazy. Anyway, so for breakfast I have some air fry, almost like home fries, and I'm gonna probably use mustard again because that seems to be my condiment of choice. And for lunch I did the same thing. I did some mixed greens, I did just some a little bit of cucumber, and then I air fried some cauliflower and broccoli, and then I put some air fried potatoes on. Yes, so okay, here's my dinner for tonight. Smashed potatoes, and I'm gonna put a bit of mustard on it. Alright, so this is gonna be my dinner tonight, and I will check back in tomorrow morning because I'm off for the next few days, and I'm thinking I'm going to try to be a little bit more creative than the same thing that I've had for the past 2 days, just for something different. Alright, day 3. I didn't really feel hungry when I got up this morning, so I waited. It's about like 11 o'clock, so I have air fried some potatoes. I'm going to use some mustard, and that's about it. Sort of do some stuff around the house. I will check back in when I show you what I have for lunch or dinner, I guess. Okay, so it's a little after 2, and I'm feeling a little peckish. So what I did is I cooked up some, or boiled up some potatoes, mashed them with some spinach and some garlic powder, onion powder, and some nutritional yeast. And then I took a little cookie cookie scoop and I made little balls, put them in the air fryer for 15 minutes. I turned them when there was about like 5 minutes left. Yeah, just to try to, I don't know, something different. It's light and fluffy. I feel like it needs another spice. So I might try maybe adding, I don't know, maybe some chili powder to it, or I don't really know, paprika. It needs something. I just don't know what. I'm not a big fan of potatoes to begin with, so this is a really struggle for me. Yeah, so I'm just gonna eat a few of these, and I'll check back in when I have dinner. Okay, so I made some more bites for my dinner, and watching the Vegan Zombie do a live stream. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have this, and
Oh, you made some mushroom ones, Laura. Josh would eat those.
He just mentioned me, actually. That's funny. Anyway, this is what they look like on the inside. They're very, very fluffy, very thin. Okay. Okay, so I made, I don't know, like a little hash brown sort of concoction. And it is almost 1 o'clock. I woke up, wasn't feeling hungry, so I just sort of waited. I'm kind of feeling hungry now, so I made this up. Yeah, so just some paprika, onion powder, garlic powder for seasoning, and I sauteed some onions, a little bit of pepper, and some mushrooms and potatoes, and that's about it. Yeah. Cheers. At least it has more flavor. Okay, so it's a little after 3 and I'm kind of feeling a little peckish. So I took the leftover mashed potatoes that I had from yesterday and I made them into almost like a little pancake, air fried them, and I added some salsa. So, so that's what I'm gonna have now, and I'll check back in for dinner. It's time for dinner, and I just air fried some potatoes, and I have some ketchup. I got this Ketchuptopia gourmet ketchup. It's gluten-free, and it doesn't have any sugar in it, and doesn't have any salt. So I'm going to use that as my topping because I've really missed ketchup. And I'm thinking about maybe making my own ketchup either tomorrow or the next day. Yeah, so I'm just using my Instant Pot to get some more potatoes ready for tomorrow. I don't know why my light is doing that. Yeah, so I'm gonna eat these with some ketchup, and I'll let you know what I have in the morning. Night. Okay, so it is almost noon. I'm running a bit late because it is my stepmom's birthday party. So I just chopped up some potatoes, put some salsa, and sprinkled it with a little bit of nutritional yeast, and that's what I'm gonna eat while I'm there. I'll check back in when I eat something else. Okay, so I'm back from my stepmom's birthday party, which was awesome. And so now I've just air fried some potatoes up, and I am cooking some in the Instant Pot for tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm just gonna eat some of this. I'm just eating them plain. I don't know. That's about it. All right, I will check back in later. Okay, day 5 is complete and starting day 6 of my Mary's Mini. So today when I got up, I was really craving vegetables. Probably because I haven't been eating a lot of vegetables in the past couple of days. It was more like just like eating potatoes different ways. So today when I got up, or right now, I am making a big salad. And I use the rest potatoes. I cooked them a little too long, but I made them like croutons sort of thing. So I have some mixed greens, some red pepper, cucumber, and some snap peas. And yeah, and I'm just using the potatoes as like croutons. And then for my dressing, I'm just gonna use some salsa because I do like that combination of salsa on the potatoes. I find it takes away the potatoiness, and I don't really know what else to do for a dressing. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have this for my breakfast. Okay, so I did want to talk to you a little bit about how I'm feeling so far being on Mary's Mini. So day 5 was a little bit of a struggle for me. I went to my family gathering for my stepmom's birthday, which was fine. I had no issues there. When I came home, I wanted something else, like anything but a potato. Yeah, so yes, last night I found I struggled a bit. But so far today I'm feeling okay. I'm hoping that by adding in more vegetables today that I will feel more satiated and, well, I haven't really had a problem with being like hungry, but just like change up the flavor a little bit, even just a smidgen, because potatoes are so boring. Really, I'm not a big fan of potatoes to begin with. I know I've said that before, but yeah, like I really didn't like potatoes. Although there are a couple of ways that I actually don't mind them now and then. Yeah, so I will check back in for my lunch and dinner, and I will see you later. Okay, so I'm just having some air fried potatoes. I put some garlic powder, onion powder, and smoked paprika on it, and I just air fried it that way. And I think I'm going to put a little bit of this ketchup on it just for a bit of flavor, something different. Yeah, that's about it right now. I'll check back in later. Okay, so I kind of forgot to make a video for my dinner, but what I did was I air fried some potatoes. Surprise, surprise. It's like the only way that I eat them, or that I can really stand to eat them. And I put a little bit of ketchup on them. I didn't have any vegetables with it today, but I did make up my lunch for tomorrow. So tomorrow, pretty much the same thing as I did on my first day. I have like a salad and some air fried potatoes, and then for like my breakfast in the morning, I air fried some potatoes, and I'm just gonna put some salsa on both of those for breakfast and for lunch. Yeah, I have to get to bed though now, because it's 5 o'clock comes pretty early in the morning. All right, so I will check back in tomorrow. Hey everyone. Okay, so I didn't check in this morning because I had already said what I had had for breakfast and for lunch for the day. So I'm after work. I popped into the gym there and did a little bit of workout. So for my breakfast, I had that, which was the air fried potatoes, and I put some sauce on it. On my lunch, I really wasn't that hungry, so I only ate like half of my lunch. So I'm probably gonna finish the other half when I get home. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna have that. I'm really not hungry today for some reason, which is fine. Or I might go home and get really hungry. I don't know. Yeah, so that's me right now, and I will check in if I have anything later on. Bye. Hey everybody. Okay, so last night when I came home, I ended up just finishing off my leftover lunch, and then I did air fry a little bit of potatoes left, but I just had regular potato, like French fry hash brown thingies, so I didn't bother filming it, but I did have a bowl of that as well. So this morning I didn't check in because I was too tired, but I had air fried broccoli with mixed greens, red pepper, and some potatoes for my lunch, and I just cut up a plain potato that had been Instant Pot and put some salsa on it, and I put some salsa on my salad. So that was my lunch, and now I'm just making some fries for now that I'm home, And I think that's, I don't know, if I make some more, I'll check in. But I'm going strong still, but I'm really tired of potatoes. So I can't wait. Saturday is the last day that I'm doing my Mary's Mini. That'll be day 10. So 2 more days. All right, I'll check back in later. Hey everybody, I'm back again, and for my dinner and final thing I'm gonna eat, I don't think I'm gonna eat it all. I'll probably end up using the rest for like my breakfast or for my lunch tomorrow. But I just made some fried baby potatoes. I just cut them in half and put some spices on. Ooh, hot still. Yes, I'm just gonna eat a few of these and probably head to bed. So I'll check back in tomorrow. Morning, everyone. Day 9, almost there. One more day to go. I have a later start today, so I just air fried some potatoes here. I'll munch on them while I'm waiting for my lunch to cook. Lunch, I decided to just cut up a potato and use a little bit of veggie broth and some mushrooms, peas, and carrots. And then some spices. I just used some Indian masala, some curry, some garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of turmeric, and a pinch of cinnamon. Yeah, I don't really know. Just sort of throwing a concoction together. I'm hoping it'll work. Yeah, so that's just cooking right now. I'm going to eat these potatoes while it does, and then hopefully it has enough time to cool down a little bit. I'm going to throw it in my lunch. Hopefully it turns out. Yeah, I'm going to hit the gym up after work today, so I will check back in afterwards. Bye. Morning, everyone. I don't know what happened to me last night, but I ended up coming home from the gym. I just had some plain air fried potatoes with some spices, but I fell asleep before I could actually video. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, so it's the morning now, and I'm making that dish that I had from lunch yesterday. So I'll show you a little bit of that. I'm just about to pop it on to cook. Alright, so this is it. I'm just going to stir in the spices. All that's in here is just some potatoes, peas, carrots, spices, and some mushrooms. A little bit of vegetable stock, and my spices. So I'm going to pop this on Instant Pot for about 9 minutes under pressure, let it release, and then it's be ready for lunch. So while the Instant Pot is cooking, I'm going to cut up the broccoli and a little bit of red pepper, and I have my container here with a bit of frozen peas, so when it comes out of the Instant Pot, it'll cool down. In the meantime, while I'm cutting that up, I am going to have some potatoes in the air fryer so I can take that for my first break breakfast thing. I'm not really hungry right now, so I'm going to wait until my first break before I have something to eat. I'll check back in after work, and I will this time. So this is the finished product for my lunch. Just stir it all up there. Just letting it cool down before I put it in. And I made an extra, so I have it for my dinner tonight. Hey everyone. Okay, so I'm back home. Made it through my last lunch, and now I'm just having dinner. I had a little bit of leftover lunch, so I ate that while I was cooking some like French fry things. Yeah, so just using up the rest of my potatoes, and yeah. All in all, I feel pretty good. I will be doing my weigh-in tomorrow, and I'll let you know what it says. But yeah, I'll check in tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is officially over. I have completed 10 days of my Mary's Mini. I just did my weigh-in, and I'll get to that in a minute. But first I wanted to say that for the Mary's Mini, for the most part of the week, I didn't find it too bad. Even though, like I said many times, I'm not a big fan of potatoes. I ate the potato when I was hungry. But yeah, I actually found it quite easy. I had, like I said, I struggled a couple of times throughout the week, but all in all, I think it was pretty good. And I will probably do another one. Maybe not potatoes, maybe I'll try something else, but I didn't feel hungry when I was on it. And yeah, so the big part is after 10 days of eating potatoes, how much weight did I lose? Well, the answer is I am down 12 pounds, and I am ecstatic about that. So I'm going to be going into Lent on this year, which is in 4 days actually. So I'm just going to be careful with what I eat now. And then when I go into my Lent, I'm going to be doing SOS, which is no salt, no oil, and no sugar. So I might incorporate some of these recipes that I've done over my Mary's Mini into my Lent to get me through that. But I'll probably be doing a video on that series as well. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. Comment below or give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye. Yay! I'm gonna try some yogurt, which I haven't had in a while, but I like this yogurt, and I like the blueberries. It's really sour.